All right, so I noticed that this right hive here is exploding. I know at least 3 of these are ready to move on into bigger boxes, if not all 4. It's been a few weeks since I've been in here. I know we made a split into one with the queen cell, hoping they would requeen. I haven't really examined them all, but I have a 5-frame nuke here with me. I'm going to take 2 or 3 frames out of here, move them into that box, and then put a medium 5-framer on top of it and move it over to the other stand. We'll see how things turn out. I don't know if this is the best angle, but we're going to go with it. Still out here at the farm. Give them a little smoke here because you can see they are just really exploding here. And this hive here, I looked in it. I did find the queen barely populated, so I could move some brood from here to here. But I'll do that when we come back in a couple days. Mark the queen then. I'm just trying to get the best use of my time while I'm here. I'm supposed to go help up at Jordan's place to get there's a tree that a friend of hers has that I'm supposed to go help chop. The tree fell over already. It's pretty big. I'm going to see if I can take it down to Madison this weekend and make some logs out of it. Make some boards. Got some giant ants up here. Looks like carpenter ants. I'm just going to brush them all off of here. That ruined their nest. They're going to be upset. But, oh well, I don't really worry about the ants. Try to keep them off the hive if I can. I think the bees don't like them. I got to remake these inner covers. I didn't do a very good job of stapling them together. So you can see, look how many bees come out of this place already. They're pretty full. So I don't see any beetles up here or the queen. So I'm just going to leave that there. We're going to see what we can get out of this hive. Looks like they have lots of honey up here at the top. Let's pull this giant frame out here. This looks like a fat frame. Honey. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all honey. They're capping that off. We're going to leave that in here. You can see that. Let me get behind the camera here, see what I can see. Yeah, they're capping that off. And you really can't see what I'm doing here. Oh, the bees came out of the top here, but it's all right. I'm just going to slide that back down in here. Looks like that's all honey. I'm glad I have handles on this box. I need to I'm going to push this up just a little bit. The sun is just, there's the top of it. Let's see if we can take this box off. Some of these boxes I don't have handles on because when I was making them, I didn't think about it at the time until they got heavy. And it was like, oh, it's too late. So I got to paint these handles up, the ones that do have them. Slide this down here. Look into this next box. Give them a little smoke. Looking to find the queen and some brood to put over in that box. Give them some room in here. They are just packing this. Got 16 frames on here. These are 4 boxes tall, 4 frames per box. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, they're starting to fill this with nectar. Looking for the queen. Oh yeah, full on this side of nectar. So take this frame rest here. Put that on the side here. A little bit of brood left here. I gotta get my magnifying glass out. Getting late in the day, and later in the day seems like my eyes don't do as well. Of course, all the bees are coming home late in the day too, so that doesn't help. Just make sure there's no fresh eggs in this frame. Gotta get out in the sun. Get over here, see what I can see. Okay, yeah, these are just polished cells. They'll start packing those with nectar. So definitely okay with that frame. I clean off my lens here, it's getting dirty. I'll have Jordan release these as 2 separate videos. She can do it without editing, so you can see all my mistakes. It'll run the video a little bit longer, but it's okay. Oh my goodness, another heavy frame. Oh yeah. Yeah, this one looks like it might have swarmed already. I got a queen cell here. I got three already broken open. There's another queen cell right there. So this is just full of brood, or full of honey, sorry. But you can see that queen cell there. I don't know if it's requeened yet or not. This might be where our little baby swarm came from. I'm going to put this off to the side for the moment and try not to mess with those queen cells. If I find more, then I'm going to put some empty frames in here and we'll see what happens. I'm really not trying to grow any more hives, but might use some for requeening and combines later. If you have a poor laying queen, you can find the queen, squish her, and swap her out. Combine a newer queen and get a better laying pattern. Yeah, this is all honey. And this side here, they're just starting to fill it out. So that's why this box swarmed. I'm going to take these bees and put them over here for now. Take this frame out. See what we got here. So we got some drone brood. Looks like we got emerging drone brood. If you see here, I'll look on this side real quick. Yep, we got emerging drone brood. You can see right here. Let's see if we get that focus. Got little drones coming out. So this is full of pollen. I'm starting to fill this one up. I'm going to leave this one in here. I'm going to take this frame with those queen cells, because it looks like a bunch emerged, and just move them over and see what happens. Hopefully they're still viable cells. If they are, we will see what happens in a couple weeks. If they're not, we'll just do a recombine. I want to get, I already went into that one. So let me put this back together. This back where it was on the outside. I have a drawn frame here that I'm going to stick in there. I was hoping to get the new queen. Actually, I'm going to hold off on this frame. I'm just going to put an empty in there for the moment. And I need 2 empties on this. We'll hold off for the moment until I put it back together. See if I want to move another frame up from below. Lay this right on top of that. These bees aren't agitated, so they might not have a queen yet, which would be unfortunate, but you know, making do with what I got here. Get this outside frame out. I should have brought my my frame grippers. Oh yeah. And here's some still some brood here. Lots of pollen. Brood on this side here. And lots of pollen on this side here. Look with this magnifying glass. I don't think I'm going to find any eggs at this point. Just for the fact that looks like they already swarmed on me. So let me set this one over here for now. Oh, that's 3 frames of bees I've put over there so far. Put my frame rest back here. Since that one's emerging, I know all the field force is going to come back to this one, no matter how I split these. So oh boy. Yep, we got another queen cell there and full of pollen. And full of pollen on here, some more emerging bees. Emerging drones on the edge here. So I'm going to stick this over here for now. They'll definitely be queenless, so they'll be ready to take a frame of brood when I come back on Monday. If they don't have enough bees, I can shake a whole bunch in. Tried to pull the beetle trap from down below. Let's look at this next frame. This hive is just full of bees. Full of pollen. Oh yeah. Full frame of brood here. There's another queen cell. So I'm going to guess that I'm going to guess that these bees just swarmed. So I don't want to put all my queen cells in one basket, as they say. I put, looks like I said, it looks like some emerged already. This one is not, so it could be a later cast swarm. So I'm just going to put this back in here. I'm going to check the next frame. There's no queen cell on this one. I'm going to take this frame and stick it down in the other box. And then when hopefully those queen cells are still good. I don't see where they've been punctured. Yes, a nice frame of brood. And honey. Get all that honey. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this frame out here. If I can do this one-handed. Should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Set this on the frame rest for the moment. I'm going to set this. Whoa. I'm going to push these frames all the way across the box. So I had 2 queen cells in here. I'm going to put this frame of emerging brood, honey, and I got plenty of pollen. Stick all these bees together. I'll smoke those down in just a second. And give these bees more room with this frame here. Nice drawn frame. Looks like it's got a little mold, whatever that is there. Like a little mold. Because there's pollen on it. I'm going to stick this back in here, let them clean that up. Get them a undrawn frame. And that should hopefully help them reduce their swarming tendency. Hopefully there won't be another swarm off of this hive. Hold on a second before I stick this one in. I'm going to slide this one across and then stick this one in. I had a queen cell on that one. I'm not going to go to the bottom box. Just going to let it go for today. Bees are really getting anxious. They're starting to pelt my hands a little bit. I don't notice any stinging. They seem to just be throwing themselves at me, saying, "Get the heck out of our hive already, buddy." So give them a little smoke here. Start putting them back together. Call it a day for the farm apiaries. Stick my beetle trap back in. Okay, centered those up. And we smoke them again. You can really hear them buzz now. I'm going to put this back on top. Try not to push any bees. One thing I noticed with these, I got to slide them right up against the edge to keep from pinching any bees. Then I'm going to take this frame here and I'm going to squeeze these frames together. Oh, don't squish. Squish to be. I'm going to stick this in here. Hopefully the bees find it to their liking. Date on that. Not sure which comb is on that one, which brand. Most of my comb I buy now is Premier, but I think that came from a friend of mine that I think came from Boyd's. Got a beetle up here. Got to squish it. There we go. Squish that beetle. So I want to make sure, or I think I got it from Boyd because I gave him that swarm. I think that's where that frame came from. Which was from Castle Hives, I think was the brand on those. Actually, sorry, was this on? No, I can't remember which way this was. I think it was this way. Because I showed you that frame first. So we'll come back here Sunday or Monday. It's going to be a fun weekend, Memorial Day. In remembrance of all our veterans who served, who died in battle. All due respect. You guys provide us with a freedom, so today I can be beekeeping. And hopefully people remember what the freedoms that were fought for us are all about. Doesn't matter what your political affiliation is. Everyone knows, people that know me know what we like our freedom, so get rid of a beetle there. So, thanks for watching another video by Beel Off by Lip Tack out here at the farm apiary. Appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and We'll see you when we come back out in a couple days.